So congratulations on this amazing exhibit. Can you tell our viewers what they can expect to see here?
Well, here actually what you can expect is to see really the whole world of Patek Philippe. The main idea for us was really to try to educate people by bringing not only the watches but also the whole, I would say, layout who goes around. That means that we're going to show you what is Geneva looking at, because there are a room who is like a replica of the Geneva Salon, who is quite beautiful, and inside you will see some specific pieces for the States. You will also see some beautiful museum pieces. We have over 100 pieces actually coming from the museum, and this is the biggest amount of museum pieces that we ever took out of our Geneva museum. And in this room actually there will be also only museum pieces dedicated to the US market. So that's also something quite interesting, I think, for our customer. And it's a very big exhibition. You know, we are talking about 12,000 square feet all around. You will see watchmakers. You will see all the movement that we are making. You will see some experience with a 3D immersion camera. This is something quite interesting. What can you see else? Well, all the pieces that we are doing, the rare handcraft, engraving, guilloche. So really the whole manufacturer came to New York. It's a massive exhibition. This has never been done before.
Why do it in New York now?
Well, to be frank, for me, America is very important. You know, we are talking about 15% of the business of Patek Philippe, and that's very important for me because we have been starting here in 1851. So the relationship between Patek Philippe and the US is very special for us. And I'm not willing really to let it go just like this, as you can see many brands going to China now. You know, they believe China will be the biggest market. Maybe they are right, but why do you have to leave the other market? I don't think it's fair. New York and the United States has been always very kind with Patek Philippe. This is why I would like to do something here in New York.
So you've created some special watches just for the New York audience, and you're only selling them here. Can you tell me about those watches?
The whole world is calling me saying, can I have one? And I say, no, sorry, this is for the US market. This is my main objective. Our customer who decided to come and visit us here, I think it's important that I can propose them something unique. So you will see beautiful pocket watches, for example, who have been made especially for today. You will see dome clocks. Those are table clocks who are very nicely done with enameling. But you will also have like a bracelet watches. There's a few different ones.
$500,000, you're making 5 pieces. Do you have buyers for any of them already?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of requests, and as I say, my phone is ringing all the time, and I have people from Europe, I have people from Asia, but I always say, I'm sorry, no, I keep it for the States. They don't like it, but on the other way, when I will come to Asia, when I will come to Europe with such an exhibition, I will do the same for them. I will keep those watches for those people.
So you have some workers here, some artisans from Geneva. Can you tell me about what they do and how rare that is?
It's not easy actually for us, because the people that you will see here in New York, I mean, they're working really in Geneva normally, and today they don't work. Actually, they are here just to present the work, so that means that I have to stop my whole production in Geneva. Yeah. But it's also important, as I just said before, that they can share their vision about beauty and quality.
Over the past couple of years, we've seen a softening in the high-end of luxury market in China. And according to Bloomberg data, we're actually seeing that in the United States this year. Are you seeing that?
For me, America is still very strong, and it's going to increase. Talking about China, it's a little bit the same. You know, China, everybody rushed over there. I didn't want to do it because I didn't have the pieces, and I didn't think it was fair also to take all the pieces from the other market and to bring them to China. But today, when I look at China, it has been increasing, definitively. But I will go step by step in China. You know, I'm not rushing. Why should I rush? You know, I have time. But the business, you are right, I can confirm that it's increasing in China. Yes, definitively.
The Swiss watch industry has consolidated a huge amount. You are one of the only independent brands still left. Most of them are owned by groups. Do you see in 50 years, do you see the same companies out there, or do you see changes where we're going to have fewer brands, some of the historic brands are going to go away? What do you think?
We believe a few brands will disappear, and those groups today, we should never forget, there are always bigger groups. So what we see today will not be the same in 50 years, absolutely. Patek Philippe, I will try to remain independent. I don't see why it should not be like that. You know, if I'm wise enough and if I don't do any mistake, it should be fine. But for the big groups, it's a little bit more difficult, you know, and people have a hard time now to handle all those brands. They are fighting each other inside a group, and I don't think that's very logical. So definitely, yes, there will be a change. Some of them will disappear, but I don't know which one, and I don't know when, to be frank.